Back to November, Auburn, Alabama. One, at the time, how are you feeling after that and what that game meant and performing the way you did, particularly in the first half at that moment? And then a month and a half later, when you're coming here and hearing about how important that was, what did that game mean to you?
It meant a lot, especially Mitch Dolan coming from Alabama and watching that game before the Iron Bowl and seeing my tape. I know that really is what caught his eye and the first call to me. Definitely felt like I played some good ball the first half, so just proud. And then getting to know Mitch, just been phenomenal.
With the options that you had, and quite literally in January, where you were when you get the call to come out here, and all, when everything was on the table, what's being considered? Why was this the best option when you had P4 options, but either coach uncertainty or quarterback rooms or whatever? Why was this, with a returning starter but a new staff, why was this the best fit? Why was this best?
Really just ever since talking to Shep and Dolan, it was just the energy they brought. And then I remember my first phone call, Zoom call with Shep and Dolan. They got all the coaches on the phone and just were so super ecstatic, just talking to me, excited for me. And kind of from there on, like once I got here, once I took my visits, just showing me around, just talking ball with me. I probably talked to Dolan for 40 minutes about ball, just talking defense, offense, everything. And I kind of knew like that visit kind of just outweighed every other visit I had took, and I just loved the place. So that's why I made the decision to come here.
Why, as a quarterback, do you like kind of the dissection, the chess match of the game like you do? Like, I realize like that's part of the position, but not everybody does. Some people do like being the face of something, and like being out there. Meanwhile, like you still got your profile pictures of Mercer and like dated stuff, and you didn't take photo shoots and all that. Like, all right, again, Shep can talk about how like, yeah, he's a football junkie, and that's the thing that's important. But you're living it, so why are you wired that way?
Yeah, who doesn't like touching the ball every play? I mean, that's just my mindset, just getting the ball to the playmakers. Just kind of the game of football, really, just the brotherhood, the relationships of people you meet from down at Mercer to here, just talking to a bunch of different people. I feel like quarterback is one of one when it comes to positions in sports, really. I just love playing quarterback and meeting different people and just studying the game.
Dolan said you played the entire year at Mercer as a 17-year-old. Is that true?
So I enrolled at 17. I turned 18 like right before the season.
Gotcha. Okay. What's your birthday officially? Like you'll play this whole season at 19? Or?
Yeah, July 3rd, 2007.
And 2 years ago you're a zero-star recruit coming out of North Carolina, and 2 years later you're starting here in the Pac-12, and I'm sure that wasn't a thought to you coming out of high school. I mean, what have the last 2 years kind of meant to you?
Yeah, really it's just grit. I feel like that's a good word to describe it. Didn't have a bunch of offers coming out. Coach Jacobs and Anthony Soto at Mercer gave me a shot to come down to Georgia and play some ball. Things worked out where I got the starting spot and never looked back. So, I mean, it just shows people like what all you can accomplish in a year and a half. So just keeping your head down, staying the course, and just doing your thing is really the biggest thing.
Did you have other FCS offers, any FBS, or was it mostly like kind of D2 stuff? Or?
Yeah, it was mostly FCS, kind of that Southern Conference region, a little Ivy League. So.
Did JMU ever formally offer with Signetti and Shanahan and those guys?
No.
No. Okay. But you visited and contact and stuff, and then the coaching change and everything.
Yes,
Gotcha. What would you say is your why, and how, if at all, did it change over the years? Like, does being told as a high school recruit, hey, if you were 6'3" or 6'4" and running, or running faster, that more doors would be open. Did that change whatever your why was before you were 17, 18 years old?
Yeah, I would always say my why is my family. Just how much they sacrificed for me to just see me succeed. That's always gonna be my why. And then when I do hear not tall enough, not fast enough to play at FBS level programs, that's just gonna be a chip on my shoulder. It just lights a fire in me, like to go prove them wrong. Love being the underdog, love being doubted. So more of a chip on my shoulder and my why is my family.
What does resilience mean to you?
Resilience just for me means no matter what happens in the game, outside of the game, just doing your best and kind of rallying the team. No matter if you're down 21, saying, "Hey guys, look, we gotta go score a touchdown," or just always putting your best foot forward, giving 100% effort and doing you.
What when Rag says like he needed you at times to be a little bit angry, a little bit more cagey.
Mm-hmm.
He put it a few different ways, but we're in front of cameras. All right, if I had to tell Mitch or Shep how to get that out of you, how do you do that?
Yeah, just I mean, I think y'all probably already know, like, I'm a really even-keeled guy, just kind of never get too high, never get too low. That's kind of always been my mindset. I feel like you need that playing quarterback, but kind of just, you kind of know in the moment when you need to be that guy, when you need to kind of, like, yell at someone or get a little bit higher. But then you just got to know, once you do that, you got to come back down to even kill and be that guy they look forward to in the huddle, and know that you're not shaky or just because you got so high, you just got to come back to even kill.
Coach said you're watching a ton of preseason film. What's that process for you? Are you just a fan of the game at that point, or is it like notebook out, you're taking notes on stuff? Kind of, what's that like for you?
Yeah, notebook out, just taking notes, just kind of any details. I could see alignment, how do they treat this formation, really just trying to get the clues to the game before you play them. But yeah, just notebook out. Just.
Is there like a guy at the pro level that you maybe emulate your game around, or you really like to dig into their film and see how they do stuff?
Yeah, so I like Drew Brees a lot. Just being a little shorter quarterback, just his IQ of the game was so high. Just how he attacked every game, going to film. He knew the answers to the test before he even took them. Before the ball was even snapped, he knew what coverage they were in. Just trying to emulate my game after him and really just build my game.
Well, take us back to this past weekend of like, all right, after Saturday's scrimmage, up until you get told on Monday what the decision is, like what's kind of going through your mind? What are you thinking and feeling? As because there's no practice in there, so like, all right, there's meeting times and all this other stuff. But you're feeling pretty good after that scrimmage. What's going through your mind for those 36-ish hours until you get the decision on Monday? And what was your reaction?
Reaction, definitely happy. It's always good being named the starting quarterback, and just kind of a little bit antsy before then, just kind of like, I always hate just sitting there waiting and like not knowing. So, but it was obviously really nice just walking into the office and telling him I had the starting job.
Where would you rank that ball that you had to Bubba on Saturday?
That's definitely up there. Bubba made a crazy catch, great route. I just had to put it in the vicinity and he'll go get it. Bubba's a playmaker, and I can't wait to see what he'll do on Saturdays.
How much carryover from kind of what you were doing at Mercer is there in this playbook?
It's definitely some carryover, just really like similar concepts, just changing the names of the terminology. Actually, my OC at Mercer, Anthony Soto, and Coach Dolan know each other, so. But it's really similar. That's another reason why I came to Oregon State, just talking ball with Dolan and like seeing how he runs the system. I could really see myself in the system.
What does having a tight end room like you guys do have? What does that mean to you? Not in getting this job at this time, because I know you've used to some multi-tight end sets in the past, and again, being your size, that like at certain teams having multi-tight ends could be very helpful to you.
Yeah.
So yes, they're weapons, but they're also blockers and additional blockers. What is having the room with the experience and depth there mean?
It's been amazing because, like you said, the experience in the tight end room, and then they're just natural playmakers. I feel like DC had a crazy catch maybe a couple weeks ago in our practice, and Eric's been a really explosive guy for the offense. We really try and pride ourselves on explosiveness of plus 16 yards passing, and you normally don't think of a tight end being an explosive player, but those tight ends are explosive players, and they've been great.
What has Maalik been like as a guy you were competing with for the last 8 months, but also as a teammate, and how welcoming or not, and how he reacted on Monday to the news?
Maalik's been a great teammate to me, and even better, a great friend off the field. Maalik and I's friendship is pretty tight, I feel like, and he's really kind of, just me being a younger guy and him having all the experience he's had, I've been asking him so much questions, just trying to nitpick his brain and how he thinks and how he reads stuff, and just trying to learn from him really his day-to-day process, because he's been in college football for a while. So he's really helped me out. I feel like he's made me a better quarterback just through him and Brady Jones just made me a better quarterback through the QB competition. So I really enjoyed them.
Coach said you didn't really need a tour around town or anything when you showed up, but how's the adjustment to Corvallis been?
It's been nice, I've really just been here at the facility. I mean, I'm here early in the morning and leave late at night, so Corvallis has been nice. It's summer's been great weather, so I've been loving it.
Rivas Tacos or Local Boys?
I'm gonna go Local Boys. Not a big Rivas guy.
Good choice.
Good choice.